As we all know, Martin Luther King Day was yesterday. Dr. Martin Luther King was a major leader in the civil rights movement in the 60s. He was against violence and led many protests fueled by peace. His protests gave a new expectation on what could be achieved with peace. In one public speaking elective on Friday, students watched Dr. King's most famous speech, the I Have a Dream speech that he gave in Washington, D.C. in 1963. After watching, students analyzed the different techniques he used to make it one of the most famous speeches in history.
Now knowing how hard it is to prepare for a speech and actually saying speeches, to go on that type of stage with all those people looking at him and knowing how much it meant to the country, he said it so confidently. It just really blows my mind how he was able to do all that.
It was very different for me because while I was younger and they were showing the video, I really couldn't understand why he made so many facial expressions. Why was he using his hands, and why was he raising his voice and then calming it down? Before I took this class, and now that I took this class, I understand he tries to get the audience to listen and understand him and react in the way that he wanted them to react. So
we checked in with the students and staff at Atherton to see what Martin Luther King Day really means to them.
In my opinion on Martin Luther King Jr., he was a very peaceful person. He moved people with his words. He was a good activist. He was very civilized. I liked how his mental state was you judge people by their character, not by the color of their skin.
He and Rosa Parks, they gave us more of an opportunity for things that are important in life. I mean, we don't have to live in a certain area. We can live where we want. We're able to go to the bathroom where we want. Things back in the day when he was protesting are things that young people now, they take for granted. You couldn't.
Well, I think he's someone who's definitely inspired a lot of African Americans, one being myself. He's definitely gave people a freedom of right, and I always feel like, they're entitled to their freedom of speech. And, he's just been, someone who's always tingled in my heart every time I hear his speech and hear his voice.
Many actors at Atherton are working extremely hard right now as they prepare for the spring musical. The Sound of Music will be the first musical Atherton has put on in 8 years. The cast and crew practice 3 to 4 times a week for 3 hours. We talked to one of the student directors to find out more.
It's going great. Everyone's working very hard. We have really ambitious theater kids and chorus kids, and they're working very hard. I'm proud of all of them. It's the hours, it's a big commitment, but they don't complain. They show up, they do what they need to do, they take their criticism, they take their praise, and they handle it humbly and modestly, and yeah, they're just superstars.
Be sure to make it to the show. It runs from March 19th to March 22nd.
Atherton's winter homecoming is January 31st after the game until 11. Our basketball team plays against Doss. Be sure to go out and support them. The homecoming themes for the week are Monday, Pajama Day, Tuesday, Opposite Day, Wednesday, Character/Twin Day, Thursday, Camo Day, and of course, Friday is Class Colors.
Congratulations to Atherton chess team. In the city tournament, players lost a very hard-fought match to Indiana's state runner-up Jeffersonville School. In the second round, the Rebels trounced Western High School 5-0. They played the second half of the tournament on Thursday. This is the last call for PB&J donations. A local organization has asked Atherton to support its collection drive of peanut butter and jelly. So far this month, we have collected about 3 times the amount of peanut butter as jelly. If you are in the position to give a little more support, please add a jar of jelly to your shopping list and bring it in the main office. We say every day, what you do makes a difference.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching Atherton On Air. And remember, what you do makes a difference. For Bella, I'm Liam. Have a great day.